guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at the dumbest things people got in trouble for. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. When I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, my teacher made me apologize to a lunch lady and a bus driver because I walked between them while they were having a conversation. The thing was, they were both leaning on 2 opposite walls, so there was no way to pass them without walking between them. They had to apologize for that? Okay. I mean, I guess it's like, oh, why did you walk between our conversation? Can't you see we were having a conversation? That's really rude of you. Wow. Some teachers just get mad for no reason. Like, I was yawning and my teacher got mad at me for yawning. Like, what am I supposed to do? Alright, you're boring. I'm kidding. But honestly, I really needed to yawn. And she told me to yawn with my mouth closed. Cool. I guess you're supposed to cover your mouth when you yawn. But I wasn't coughing, so it wasn't like I was giving germs to people, you know? There were 4 kids named Aaron in my class. Someone tattled to the teacher that Aaron was throwing rocks on the playground. She asked which Aaron it was, and they didn't know, so all 4 of us got detention. That one Aaron knows. The one Aaron that was throwing the rocks, well knows it was him, but he didn't speak up. How dare he? There was this girl in my class who sadly had a stroke. When she returned to school, she wore a bandana to cover her scars. So all the other girls in the class decided to wear bandanas in solidarity. We did it for 2 or 3 days. Then the principal called a meeting to say that it wouldn't be allowed anymore due to the dress code. That's one mean principal, honestly. In 4th grade, my teacher had a reward system where if you didn't disobey them / break any rules, you could choose a gift out of the goodie bag. I was always a teacher's pet and loved the goodie bag. Well, one time in class, a peer got upset and started crying in front of the whole class. I got out of my seat and moved over to her to console her. I was excluded from choosing a gift that week because I moved without asking. It was the first and only time I was ever demoted. I was salty about it, even at age 8. What? They got in trouble for moving? I guess you get in trouble for everything in elementary school. Like, seriously. Even if you stand up, you get in trouble because you stood up, you know? But this kid was doing a good thing. The teacher should reward her for being nice. Seriously. Because now she's gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna help people anymore because I got in trouble for it. People don't think, honestly. Reward someone when they're doing something good, okay? This is why we can't have nice things, okay? This is why there are so many bad people in this world. I was yelled at because I asked to use the restroom during the state standardized test. I was finished with the test and had already turned it in, but I still wasn't allowed to use the restroom. That doesn't make sense. I know teachers don't allow you to go to the restroom during a test because they're scared you're gonna cheat and come back with the answers, but this person already turned in the test. Maybe they thought they were gonna cheat and look at the answers and tell someone, but they can't because everyone's taking the test and they're going to be monitored. So I don't get this. In 3rd grade, this boy kept trying to talk to me while the teacher was talking. I turned around to tell him to please be quiet. My teacher saw this and yelled at me. She literally sent me straight to the principal's office, so I was going to miss lunch and recess. I was such a good student that I cried on the way there. My principal's secretary was shocked when she found out what had happened, and she went and got me a lunch. Oh, bless the principal's secretary. But seriously, what the heck is wrong with the teacher? Wait, I didn't know teachers were this strict. Like, if you just turn around and talk to someone, they really sent you to the principal's office? I thought they would just tell you to be quiet. Or just do the silent treatment thing, you know? You know, sometimes when teachers be quiet and they just stare at you because you're talking and you're making the entire class wait. That's what they do. Huh. Drinking water. I'm not even kidding. It was a hot summer's day and I forgot my water bottle. So at lunchtime, I helped myself to the water jug that every table in my lunch hall had. I ended up drinking so much water that the lunch ladies had to refill them a couple times. Whoa! This person is just taking water in like that? Oh my gosh. This kid's gonna have to go to the toilet very soon. The next day, just before playtime, my teacher stopped everyone from leaving and said that the lunch ladies complained because someone drank way too much water and they didn't appreciate doing that many refills. None of us were allowed to leave until they knew who this dreaded water demon was. Being a typical kid, I kept quiet, then my friend called me out. As punishment for drinking water, I wasn't allowed outside for the rest of the day. Wow, the lunch ladies were petty. How are you going to get mad at a kid for drinking water? They're a kid, for goodness sakes. Like, you should be happy that they're growing and drinking a lot of water because it's healthy, okay? Now you complain about them drinking water. Now they're never gonna drink water ever again. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Petty people. How are you gonna be petty with a kid, honestly? That is so low. I had and still have really terrible gross motor skills. I got held back from recess once in the 2nd grade for not being able to fold or cut a piece of paper properly. I'm sure the teacher thought I was being a little but I legitimately could not do it correctly. That's the worst, when your teacher thinks you're doing something on purpose, but you're really genuinely just trying to do your best at something, but your teacher thinks you're being stupid. I thought teachers were supposed to be empathetic and sympathetic. What? When I was 5, some boy was pouring glue on the table and wouldn't listen when I asked him to stop, so I went and told the teacher. Instead, I was sent to stand in the corner because it's bad to tell on others. I'm still really bitter about that, and I don't understand why I was in the wrong. The teacher is like, no snitching. You're in trouble for snitching. It's bad to tell on others. How are you going to tell a kid it's bad to tell on others? Like, are you really preventing them to call the police on something that they see that's wrong now? I don't understand why the teacher thought they were wrong either. And the teacher let the boy who was pouring glue get away with it. So the bad person gets unpunished and the person who was trying to do good gets punished. Alright, I see how it is. This is why bad people get away with things, okay? This is why there are so many bad people, alright? I was sent to the principal's office in 1st grade for saying I could see the moon during the day. It was right after we assembled around the flagpole and uttered the mandatory Pledge of Allegiance. I looked up and said, wow, there's the moon. One of the close by teachers scolded me and told me to stop lying. I instead doubled down and pointed up saying, no, there it is, right there. She smacked my hand and sent me to the principal's office. These teachers are mean. Whoa. I mean, I've never had teachers this mean before. Like, what? How? This teacher didn't even try to understand what the kid was talking about. The teacher was just like, nah, you're wrong. Go to the principal's office. In 2nd grade, there was a group of kids who would play tag at recess every day. For weeks, it was the same core group of kids, and then random kids would join and leave as they pleased. One day, a boy named Josh joined, but got mad whenever he would be tagged it, even though that's part of the game. I tagged Josh. Josh bit me hard. There were teeth marks and he drew blood. I'm no snitch, so I went to wash the blood off, but a teacher saw me and sent me to the office. The principal brought Josh in, and Josh made up some story about how I bullied him every day. The principal gave me a week of in-school suspension. A week for getting bit. No, you didn't get suspended for getting bit. You got suspended because the principal thought you were bullying Josh. That's what it was, okay? Wow, Josh, how dare he? He was so scared of getting in trouble, so he blamed someone. When he bit someone, how are you gonna blame someone when you bit someone? This is why sometimes you can't be nice. This is why sometimes you gotta snitch, okay? I said out to my butt when I fell and some kids told on me. I got sent to the principal's office with a warning to never say the B word again. I never knew butt was a swear word. Oh no, I can't say butt anymore. But what about butt and butt? Because they both sound the same. Like, but I thought, oh no, my butt is big. I mean, oh yes, my butt is big. See, how are you gonna know which one is which? I was picked on and bullied a lot by my classmates and my teacher in 5th grade. One day in class, I got bored and was playing with my pencil, kind of bending it around. It snapped. It literally felt like the world's loudest snap. The teacher just glared at me and asked, why did you do that? I told her it was an accident, but she made me write a note to my parents telling them what I did. They made me write a list titled 25 reasons why pencils are good, and my parents had to sign it. As the parent, I'll be mad. I'll be mad the teacher made my child write this note. I ain't gonna sign it. I'm gonna be that parent who comes to the school and be like, how dare you bully my kid? You have to be a good parent to your kid and stand up for your kid when you know your kid didn't do anything wrong, alright? I yawned in the middle of class in kindergarten because I was tired, but my teacher thought I was mocking them. So my teacher moved my monkey magnet from the green zone to the red zone. It still haunts me to this day. Oh, maybe this is what the teacher thought I was doing. Maybe the teacher thought I was mocking them because I was tired, because I was yawning. I've been thinking about that for so long. To this day, I'm still like... My 2nd grade teacher asked who was playing the Super Bowl that weekend. She refused to believe that I actually had no idea. I didn't even know what sport that was at the time. I'm not from a sports watching family. I ended up being called into a parent-teacher conference for being flippant. I mean, they're just a kid, okay? Second grade, they're just a kid. I doubt they even watch TV. I once got a talking to in kindergarten because we were supposed to color our pages by moving our crayons up and down, and I colored by moving my crayon side to side. What is this control? You're really gonna tell a kid you can only color up and down, up and down, up and down? What is this? What the heck? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!